Doc.
Hello.
Yes, I'm happy to meet you today.
Likewise.
I've been following your work over time, and you've been in Kenya for quite a while, yes?
40 years, right? Mimi ni Kenya.
Nice. Ukoaje leo?
Njema.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So there's a saying that I've heard somewhere. When someone acquires a car for the first time, he drives anywhere. And I mean anywhere. But as time goes by, this person with the car finds the destination to be more significant. And that's a typical young person. We call youth. Now, there's a question I would like to get a sincere answer from you, Daktari. Who was 20-year-old Richard Munang?
Wow, that's an interesting one. Actually, 20-year-old Richard Munang, I was in high school. Actually, the last year of high school. And anytime we were closing, because we had the first term, the second term, and third term, which was when we were writing what was called a General Certificate of Education, advanced level. Then we get to the university. So at that time, anytime we closed for holidays, we had to go to the village. And so my village is in the northwestern part of Cameroon, and it's called Jinquin. And Jinquin is a small town where my parents actually had goats. So we go back on holidays and take the goats, teeter them. And if one of the goats gets missing, regardless of the fact that we are 20 years old, we'll be beaten and really beaten. Hell will be beaten out of us. So the 20 years was high school, but then the village life was really what shaped me then, whereby we go teeter goats, then we also go to my mother's farm to clear and also to carry the food that was produced there, maize, beans, and bring that home. And one of the things that really stood out was that we had no shoes, even though I was in high school. So the one pair of shoes was reserved for school. Then when you were in the village, we wear slippers. We call them two ropes. And so we go to the farm, and sometimes when it's rainy, you slide and then fall, and sometimes you get cut. You have to carry one like this in your hand, and then you get back home. And the 1-2 dress that you had, the shirt is all wet, and then you have to dry it outside and then get back. So the overarching message was that it was that of adversity, but what was more impactful was the community at the time made sure that every weekend we had to go for community service to participate, especially the male child was encouraged to be part of community service, part of gardening, part of root construction, which then provided that service at that age, at 20, and made us to believe. And then they would tell us stories. And then they would give us information through the wisdom of Proverbs. And one of it that I still remember, they would always say, it takes a village to raise a child. And that spirit of community and togetherness to do things then gave us hope that together, even though we didn't have, we can collectively achieve. So that was it.
Awesome. And what shaped now Dr. Munang? What shaped you to who you are right now?
Values. And in my local language, it goes, what that means is one hand cannot tie a bundle.
Nice.
And that boils down to one word, unity. And that unity of purpose, to do that which touches many people's lives, to be able to know that it is in building alliances that you can be able to bring impactful change. And I'd carry that everywhere I go, in my work, in my engagement with people, understanding that as an individual, you can just do as much. But together, collective action always brings impactful change.
Hapo sawa Daktari.
Asante sana.
We are proud of you.
Tuko pamoja.
Thank you.
Asante.